Hello everyone, it's Leo, and today we are going to talk about Mermaid Melody. Yes, this magical girl show about mermaids has been the talk of the town in the magical girl world lately because of something, and some fans might be wondering, does this mean something for this franchise? That is what we are going to talk about in this video. First, let's just introduce this series for people who don't really know about it. Mermaid Melody is a manga that was published in Nakayoshi. Nakayoshi is a very popular shoujo manga magazine which published lots of very popular magical girl shows like Sailor Moon, Cardcaptor Sakura, and obviously Tokyo Mew Mew. And Tokyo Mew Mew started Tokyo Mew Mew Mermaid Melody. Mermaid Melody started being published in 2002 and the anime started in the next year, 2003. The anime lasted for 2 seasons. The first one called Mermaid Melody Pishi Pishi Peach, and the second one called Mermaid Melody Pishi Pishi Peach Pure. And the manga ended in 2005, while the anime ended in 2004. This is a show about mermaids and music. This is obviously not your usual magical girl show in which the girls transform and use magical powers. They transform and they get abilities to sing. And they are great singers and their songs are they battle through the songs. It is a very nice show. I particularly enjoy it, even though I haven't seen the second season, and the songs are very good. If you have the opportunity, you should watch this show. If you are a fan of magical girls, if you are a fan of musical shows, this is a show for you for sure. Another thing that I really love about Mermaid Melody is the character design. The characters are extremely beautiful, well done, and the hair. Girl, the hair is long. I love it. So, what is actually going on in the magical girl world that left people talking about Mermaid Melody? There is a cafe in Ikebukuro in Tokyo called Graph Art Cafe. And usually they do collaborations with different franchises and different works and so on. This week, they revealed a collaboration with none other than Mermaid Melody itself, as we can see here. Let me move the screen a little. I am in their Twitter account. This is the official Graph Art Twitter account, and they are doing a collaboration with Mermaid Melody. This collaboration is going to start, as we can see here, is going to start in September 2 and it's going through September 17. Yes, it is going to last like roughly 2 weeks. And girl, I really like what we see. There is this very particular and charming art style. And in here we can see all of the characters from the second season, Pure. We can see all of them in this adorable kind of chibi style, and I really like it. And not only this, they also showed that they are going to do some specific merchandise. How cool is this? We can see that there are going to be bottoms, there are going to be acrylic stands for all the characters. Let me move them a bit here. We are going to have stickers and for all of the characters. Who is your favorite Mermaid Melody character? I'm gonna be honest, I remember when I watched it for the first time, Hanon was my favorite, even though Coco was my favorite design. I really loved this yellow, beautiful Coco design. But Hanon was my fave, actually. I think that if I were to watch it nowadays, maybe Dina would be my favorite. This is hard. This is really hard. But they are all very lovely characters. The cast of Mermaid Melody is very nice for sure. And so, this collaboration made people wonder, what is going on? Is the franchise coming back in any form for a new season or maybe a reboot? I mean, we're getting lots of reboots lately. Next month, not next month, in October, we're gonna have Higurashi no Nakokoroni, the rebirth of Higurashi no Nakokoroni. This is a franchise I really liked. I liked the anime, and now we're getting a new season, like a reboot of the first season. So I'm all for it. So maybe are they trying to do the same with Mermaid Melody as well? Well, judging by what we can see, I don't think that this actually means that there is going to be a reboot or there's not going to be a reboot. It's very, very hard to know. So I'm going to say what I believe they're trying to do here. There's this other piece of art they released as well with all of the characters. It is the same artwork basically, but with a little different background for each one of them. That is very nice as well. So for me to give my answer, we have to look at other things that graph art is also going to do. So first off, let's start with another magical girl show that they are collaborating with in the same time period as the Mermaid Melody collab, which is Shugokata. Shugokata is particularly a favorite magical girl show of mine. So I hold it very, very dear to my heart, and I'm very happy with this collab. Girl, oh my god. I just, really, Shugokata is one of the best magical girl anime out there. And even though I really love Shugokata, I really don't know if I would like a rebirth of Shugokata, honestly, because the anime is so good. I don't think they need to do anything with it. You know, the anime still stands very good up until today, up until nowadays. So I really don't wish they would change it because there will be no Bono to do the songs anymore. So I would be very sad. But at the same time, you know, Shugokata lives on forever for me. So if it comes back, I'll obviously support it. So Graph Art is also doing a collab with Shugokata, right? They also showed the merchandise here. Who is your favorite Shugokata character if you've seen Shugokata? Mine is Rima. I love Rima. But they all have their charms. You know, they all have their charms. But Rima is my fave, together with Sue. Sue is the cutest. She's my favorite Kata. But from the characters, Rima is my fave. Which one is your fave? Leave a comment. So, they're also doing this collab with Shugokata. And does it mean Shugokata is also coming back? It's hard to pinpoint. But what I want to say is that nowadays, Japan is opening up again. Japan is people are going out again, and things are reopening. The cinemas are reopening, and people are going to the cinemas. We've seen last week the new Fate movie was a big, huge success. So I think that the companies and the cafes and such, they are trying their best to bring in customers. So they're going all out with collabs, they're going all out with new ideas because they really need that. They really need this boost right now because of everything that's been going on. So this is one reason I believe that those collabs are happening. But not only that, I think that as we can also see on their Twitter account, they're also doing a collab with Vanguard, Cardfight Vanguard. This is not a franchise that needs a rebirth because it's actually happening. You know, it's actually airing right now. And this collab is going to be a little bit earlier than the other two. It's not on the same time period. But in here we can see the two characters from Cardfight Vanguard If, which is a kind of like a magical girl spin-off from Cardfight Vanguard. So they're full on in their magical girl stuff. But I don't think that this necessarily means that something is getting rebooted. But I think that one possibility is that they're trying to test the waters. They're trying to see if there is interest in something like Mermaid Melody. I mean, not the cafe itself, because for the cafe, it doesn't matter if it gets rebooted or not. I mean, they're getting their thing up with the collaboration itself, but maybe for the studios and for the owners of the Peachy Peachy Peach franchise, they are probably testing the water. Not they're probably, but they might be testing the waters to see if people are still interested in this show. Because if they are, why not? I mean, Nakayoshi is a magazine that has had or is going to have reboots. We had Sailor Moon, we had Cardcaptor Sakura, but not really a reboot, but a sequel, which is Clear Card, and now we're gonna have Tokyo Mew Mew as well. So why not try to do something with Mermaid Melody too, if it's working so well for those other Magical Girl franchises? So maybe they're testing the waters to see if the fans are still excited about something new from shows like Mermaid Melody, because it's very hard to reboot something that people don't care about. But if they do show their appreciation, their love for the franchise, maybe something can happen, right? So this might be like a test of waters to see if it's possible, to see if it's worth doing a reboot of Mermaid Melody, or maybe a new season, a new manga season. Things can happen. And I would love to see a new season or even a reboot of the original, because Mermaid Melody is very good and I would like to watch it. I would like to follow it weekly. Damn, that would be awesome. And I have never read the manga, but maybe a reboot following the manga more closely if the anime didn't do it, because at that time, you know, usually animes, they took lots of creative choices and different paths from the manga. That might have been the case with Mermaid Melody. I am not really sure, but I would like a reboot for sure. This is something I can guarantee you. A reboot would be very, very nice. Anyways, guys, this is all I had to say. No definite answers. I'm sorry, but just a talk. I think this talk can be very interesting, and this is something that we need to pay attention for, because if it happens, Mermaid Melody can come back, and I would live for it. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, bye bye.